And we are live. I believe we are live.
Says we are.
Yeah, but I don't. Let's see. Where's that? Oh, but I don't. Let's see. Yep. Gotta rewind. Alrighty. And to mute the mic. How y'all doing tonight? Tonight is going to be a little bit of information for people who do YouTube videos on gig tubers or YouTube videos or whatever. I received a copyright claim. Let me see if I can bring that up on the screen. Let's see. Hold on just a second. Share screen. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you will look, it says, I Dash and Grandpa, after a manual review of a copyright owner, or after a man, read that.
After a manual review, a copyright owner has claimed some material in your video. Your video is live and the visibility settings you selected remain applied to it, but it is not now either being monetized by the copyright owner or they have chosen to receive analytics about it.
Yeah. So, and what it was on the video that I did on the when I got deactivated, when I was on the helpline with DoorDash, it was their background music. So, this is just like a FYI on this. Pedro, I know you've called, if you're watching this, I know you have called support and had, I think I've heard background music. Be careful because and it's not a copyright strike. The difference between a copyright strike is that can get your channel deactivated or kicked out, out of YouTube, off the partner program. However, a copyright claim just means that they can get the monetization and you won't. They're the ones that's going to get paid for it. So and it was 20 seconds while I was on hold. It was the DoorDash, that geeky music playing in the background that they nailed me on. So be careful with that. How you doing, Rideshare, Lisa?
Hi, Lisa.
So I just wanted to cover that. So if you're doing videos, be careful with your background music, even with it being DoorDash helpline or support line. And if you want, where'd that go? If you want some copyright-free music, copyright-free music, you can check out Epidemic Sound. That does cost you, but you can use, and they got some good music on there. But I'll put a link down in the description later on, or you can go to one of my other videos and there'll be a link to it. But anyhow, that's you don't have to worry about any kind of copyrights.
Hi, Pork Chop. How are you?
How you doing, Pork Chop? Hi, kids. I'm a kid. Oh wow, that switched. Yeah. So just be careful if you're doing videos of your background music, and unless you're not worried about monetizing it. If that's the case, the heck with it. Put on there what you want. Drop some Guns N' Roses on there if you want to. But they will. And if you do wind up getting monetized, whoever will get the pay for it, the monetization. Oh, Cody, I am curious if a legal challenge would hold up regarding DoorDash music. As contractors, we have all rights to use DoorDash branding, and or music would be considered branding.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Let's see. I closed it out already, didn't I? Yeah, it had the name of the music, whoever owned the copyright to that music, and it wasn't DoorDash.
Mm-mm.
So apparently DoorDash is getting their music from this company. I'm not real sure on that. All I know is it was a copyright claim. So whoever owned the copyright on that music that DoorDash uses on their hold music. I've lost track of what I was saying. Anyway, apparently they're going to get paid for it. Yeah. Well, Cody's inquisitive. And that was a good question, actually. So maybe DoorDash ripped the music from a creator just like they ripped their menus from merchants. You know, I was laying on the couch. I worked early this morning. We'll get into that in a minute. And I was scrolling through, and y'all don't do this, but I was scrolling through, what is it on YouTube? Those
shorts.
Yeah, the vertical videos. And this guy put the food in front of the door, and he knew the door opened out. And I was sitting there thinking, again, you wouldn't want to do this on Uber Eats because they can take your tip away. But on DoorDash, those no tippers. Well, I think you see where I'm going with that. I'm not saying do that, and I wouldn't do it. But it's sure tempting. Put that food right in front of them, especially their drinks. That'll teach them. Of course, they probably won't understand why you did that, but anyway.
Give you a bad rating. They give me bad ratings anyway. It doesn't matter.
You know, when I got deactivated temporarily by a glitch in their system, I wanted it fixed because I hate getting fired from something and not know why. But I could honestly, it would be no love loss if I didn't do DoorDash ever again. Because I just don't do it enough to deal with it. It just doesn't pay enough for me. If you're a top dasher, which we have an ex-top dasher,
a
former top dasher that is working on being top dasher again. I don't know if y'all watched that video that we did. Well, the last video
was Monday.
I lost my train of thought. She lost 20%, a 20% loss of not being a top dasher versus being a top dasher.
So far.
I look like I'm about to fall asleep. I am. Speaking of, I had to put my car in the shop. $1,250 to get the air conditioner compressor fixed. Well, needless to say, I'm not getting it fixed because Grandpa ain't got $1,250 just to throw out into the air conditioner. So I'm going to have to start getting up early. And I'm not an early riser. I can be. I just don't like to be. But I'm going to have to be because I got up this morning and went to work, and it was a lot nicer working early when it was cooler. You know, if you had a good air conditioner, it ain't so bad. But when it's 103 to 108 degrees out there, and then you're driving a black car on top of that, yeah, you need that AC. So, yeah, I'll be working early mornings, and that kind of throws a curveball into my nightlife here in front of the computer.
Right.
That's the extent of my nightlife. There was something else. What was it? We did the copyright claim. Oh. Does anybody do skip cart? If y'all do skip cart, you may have got the same email, but I got an email today. Let me bring that up. It says deliver multiple orders from multiple pickup locations. New app features the skip cart app now allows drivers to accept deliveries with multiple orders from multiple pickup locations. Drivers can earn more with a single click. So I guess they're going to start adding on, doing add-on orders. That way you can batch orders, stacked orders. So that'll be good. Where'd we go? Working early until October.
Yeah.
How'd you guess? That's kind of what I was thinking about. Is I'm hoping we have an early fall, because today it was okay up until about 3 o'clock. And about 3 o'clock this afternoon, it started getting pretty hot. So I came to the house, but I made my, what was it, 124.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I usually try to hit 125, but what's $1? $1 adds up, I know, but wonderful, a batch of non-tip orders under one roof. Man, you got a positive attitude. Well, it's been a while since I did skip cart, because I have it and I enjoy doing it. But a lot of my orders on skip cart was a grocery store doing grocery delivery and Whataburger. I don't know if y'all have. I don't think y'all have Whataburgers up there in Alaska, but I'm sure you've heard of Whataburger. But that seems to be all that skip cart delivered for. But apparently they're adding on more stuff, and as crappy as Uber Eats is getting, I'm going to have to turn skip cart back on, I guess, because Uber Eats is bottoming out just like DoorDash is. $3.87 orders. I got one today. I was doing Spark, so I was going to decline it anyway. But it was like $9.97, which is a great payout until you look at the miles, and it was 8.2 miles or 8.4 miles, something like that. The other two orders that came on Uber Eats was like $4, and $4 if you're going 100 yards down the street ain't too bad. But if you're going 2 or 3 miles, no. Oh. How you doing, Tony? Mr. Driven Dad? How you doing, Mr. Gig Lebowski's in the house? All right, we're getting some big shots. Oh, and I think, let's see, did I have anything else I wanted to cover? Oh, the video that Emily and I did, I think that what?
It was Monday.
It was Monday. Yeah, it was Monday, because duh. We're gonna start doing what I was gonna call that? A Monday Fun Day team ride along. And just do a video, or might even do some lives out on the road. But either she will be with me or me will be with she. But if my air conditioner ain't fixed, I can guarantee you who's going to be with who.
Yeah, I can guarantee you that too.
Yeah. But anyway, I just thought that would be something fun, and yet it'll be like delivering. But if we ain't getting no deliveries, there ain't no guarantee we might not go fishing for a few minutes. I don't know. But we're just going to have some fun on Mondays. Make some money, but have some fun together.
Mm-hmm.
And if y'all got a significant other or whatever, I know a couple of people like Cody, y'all do. And I don't know who else does. But anyway, take them along. We spend a little time, quality time together out running around. Just don't tell them how to drive.
That's right. He's a backseat driver. Bad.
Yeah,
bad.
But I ride in the front seat. She told me I wasn't even a navigator. So she just told me to hold the camera. Told her she went, and I named her in that last video too, and then it evolved a little bit. And now she's Dashing Emily.
So creative. So creative.
Yeah, imagine Dashing Grandpa and Dashing Emily. But anyhow, yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun. How you doing, Baxter's Batch? Hello, this is Sabrina from San Antonio. Oh yeah. It's been really hot here all day, even in the mornings. When I started out this morning, I think it was 6:45.
I don't remember.
I think it was 6:45, and I believe it was 78 degrees, which was great. And about 10:30, 11 o'clock, temperature started rising. But in my car, as long as you're moving, like on the highway, it does great. But if you're like, when you stop at a stop sign or a red light or sitting in the parking lot waiting on an order or whatever, it starts blowing real hot, humid air. And I thought it was the air condenser.
Yeah.
Air conditioner condenser.
That's what Google thought it was.
Yeah, that's what Google thought it was, and it seemed like it. But then my son-in-law's a mechanic, and I took it to his where he works, and they checked it out and everything, and it's the air conditioner compressor going out. It's not out, but it's on its way out. All I'm doing is hoping it will last till October, so it will. Yeah, well, Lisa, trust me. And you can ask her, I don't get out of bed till 10, 11, 12.
Noon. I'm up at 6 every day.
Yeah, she got that W-2 job. Well, she has to work 8 hours, and she might oversleep till 6:30.
Oh, no. Not and be happy.
Now, she's miserably unhappy if she oversleeps. And the thing is, with where she works, you can work from, I don't know about work from home, but when I worked there, you could go in anywhere from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
It's still the same.
Oh, okay. And as long as you work your 8 hours, but somebody gets upset if the clock's in at 6:05 because then she's got to work 5 extra minutes.
2:35 is late for me.
But yeah, I'm not a morning person. I do my best sleep as the sun is coming up. Tony, Lisa, I was driving. What did you type? Well, if you're talking about her snoring at 6:45, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I seem to do better working at night, but I hate working at night, like a job. Yeah, I'm a night owl, but not in a W-2 environment. If that makes sense, I don't know. I'm a messed up fella. And I think I had a question, but I think we kind of resolved this because I get a phone call with somebody that's about ready to wring DoorDash's neck. Because why does completion rate drop on DoorDash if all orders that are taken and completed? But after some research, we kind of discovered that it's a rotating thing. So if you're doing 10 orders a day, 2 weeks ago, if you dropped an order, it would show up 2 weeks later because I don't know. Y'all can figure it out, but I don't know how to explain it. But it's not what you did today or yesterday. It might have been what you did 2 weeks ago. I hope that makes sense. But it's supposedly from what I read, every time you drop an order, it drops 1%. So you got to drop orders from time to time. How you doing, Rodney?
Hi, Rodney.
Oh, Lisa says, Tony, I had to call Spark today about something. So I asked them about the round robin and if a few drop for a different location, does it still count against your metrics? She said, yes, it does. Wait a minute. I need to reread this. Tony, I said I had to call Spark today about something. So I asked them about the round robin and if a few drops for different locations, does it still count against your metrics? Okay.
He said it takes 10 deliveries for every dropped order.
10 deliveries for every dropped order.
That makes sense.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yep, that's good. Good information.
Yeah.
I had to call Spark today too because I found a body in the trunk of my car. She was pretty too. She was a little stiff and about that tall. Somebody had ordered. It was normally I don't do those batch orders, but this one was like $31 for 18 miles, and I wanted to make some money, so I took it. But anyway, one of the drops had just 3 Barbie dolls, and I felt so bad when I went to a few more drops. And I saw that doll laying back there by herself, and I was thinking, the poor little girl where I dropped that order off. There was probably 3 little girls there. One of them didn't get their doll, and I was feeling so horrible about that. But I had to finish all the drops off. Drops off. I wound up calling DoorDash. Wound up calling Spark. I couldn't hardly understand the lady I was talking to, not because of her accent, but because somebody was it sounded like they were sitting right beside her talking, and I could hear them better, and I could hear her. Anyway, she finally said just to take it back to the store. Because I said, I don't mind taking it to the customer. I just want to make sure the customer hadn't already called to get a refund for it. So anyway, I go back to the store and I talked to because I had to do a return anyway because somebody at our college ordered an order and didn't put in an address or a location or nothing. It was just MSU College. You know, it's like telling somebody to drop something off in Wichita Falls. Where?
Yeah.
You know, you need a physical location, not just the area. Anyhow, I took that back, but I talked to the manager, and she said nobody had talked to or called in to get a refund on the missing doll. So I told her, I said, I don't mind taking it over because I just thought about a poor little girl being all upset because she didn't get her little doll. So I took it over there. And the reason why they hadn't called in on her to get a refund yet, because they hadn't even got it off the porch yet. They had some FedEx stuff out there, a case of water from probably DoorDash or somebody, I don't know. But anyway, they hadn't even went and checked it. But anyway, that was a long story about nothing. It was just a missing doll, and I felt bad, and I had to call Spark. Usually I have a hard time understanding them, but this time it was mainly because of somebody sitting beside her talking. I think a lot of them work from home, but maybe it was a husband and a wife team and one running help support. I don't know. What are we talking about? 4%?
Their acceptance rate.
Oh, I have an 8% acceptance rate currently. Is that on DoorDash, Gig Lebowski? Mr. Lebowski? Mine's 14, mine's 40. Oh, look at you, Tony. Cody, 30% and falling. How you doing? Delivering with Carrie? Yeah, my acceptance rating is 13% now. And I haven't even been doing any DoorDash. And it dropped. But it's probably because of a week or two ago. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Lisa says I had to accept an order, then cancel it. It just so my ale didn't go down. Oh, you accepted it rather than okay. Rodney got a 28%. Boy, y'all are bucking up there, ain't you? You're going to be top dashers before long. At least your DoorDash is 6%. Yeah. For some reason, even on Spark, my acceptance rate went down. I got it up to 31 because I just started accepting all those round robin orders, and I think Tony is the one that kind of explained that one a little better. I was a little confused on it. I'd been told before, but I forgot. If it's like 1 minute or less, that's a round robin. The 3 minutes go out to everybody. But I was trying to accept all those real short ones, and I passed a couple of them up. But for some reason, my acceptance rate still dropped. It got up to 31. Now I think it's back to 27. And I don't want to screw up Spark. Spark is my moneymaker. I could care less about DoorDash, but Cody says, if I were driving an electric car, my acceptance rating with DoorDash would be higher. Did y'all? I don't know what gas is up there now, but for the first time, and
It's under $4 today.
yeah,
Here.
under $4 for the first time in a few months or a couple of months. I don't know, but it was like $3.94. So instead of costing me $78, it only cost me $68 to fill up. Oh, delivering with Carrie. Carrie says my on time for DoorDash went down because Jersey Mike's took forever to give me an order that was ready. You know, when I was looking up the stuff on the question on the drop rate, on that, it says they're not supposed to count that against you when it's a restaurant's fault. I guess they can do whatever they want to do, but they're not supposed to. Tony, acceptance rate on DoorDash is based on how many no tips I get, and it has to meet my 2-mile ratio too. Yeah. Have y'all ever been tip baited on Spark? I think somebody asked me the other day, and to be honest, I don't know if I have or not because I don't pay that. I should pay more attention. I know, but I don't think I have. If I have, it's been less than one or two a month because I haven't noticed anything. So y'all been tip baited on Spark? Yeah, I don't know. The only time that I know for a fact that I got tip baited, it was on Uber Eats. I knew for a fact on that, and that was something. If y'all watch Pedro's live the other night, the best AR ends was a 15. But Pedro ordered that order from Uber Eats, and he tipped that driver $20. But I think the only way you would know if that driver actually wound up getting that is if you had communication with that driver that within 24 hours later to see if they actually got that or not. I would be interested to know because it seems strange that all of a sudden Uber Eats pay like the $3 and $4 orders. All of a sudden they just started doing that, and they were $8 and up. If y'all been doing DoorDash for very long, about 2 years ago, that's the way DoorDash was. Almost all the orders I got were $8 and $9 and up, and all of a sudden they just dropped to $3.50. And now Uber Eats is doing that. I realize the cost of everything's going up, gas is going up, food's going up, so people are not spending the money on tipping, but it seems like a sudden drop real quick. I don't know what's going on. Oh, Cody, yes, Tony, subliminal messages. I don't know if y'all were Tony and Cody. I don't know if y'all was here at the beginning or not, but if you, because I know both y'all have channels. Well, I know Lisa does too, but I think Lisa was here. Y'all just be careful of your background music if you're calling like support and they've got music playing. Oh, yeah, I know. Who was that mentioned that? Cody, wasn't it? Yeah. So I know Cody got that. Just be careful with your music in the background. I don't want to see anybody lose any money on something like that. Granted, it may only be 50 cents, but 50 cents is 50 cents.
They weren't even tipping 50 cents tonight on DoorDash. It was rough.
Was it bad?
It was rough.
What'd you say you made? $26.
$26. I wasn't on there very long though.
Oh.
Like 2 hours, I think.
2 hours.
I gave up.
Oh, well. Now you know how non-top dashers feel.
I'm getting that top dasher back.
How you doing, Jerry? Hey, Grandpa. How you been? I haven't been able to catch you live in a couple of weeks. Well, we try to be. I don't think we've missed any lives, have we? I think we're
Hmm.
here every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Actually, we went live one day last week. I was trying out to see if I could do it with my cell phone. I can. So Mondays, the fun day Monday, we may be going live on those because you know you just never know. So keep an eye out on Mondays at some point. I am not going to put in a definite time because we may just video, we may do lives, we may go do stuff that we can't video. I don't know. Anyway, it's going to be a Monday fun day. Well, I wouldn't want to video us catching under the limit bass and crappie and
Right.
stuff. I don't want. Well, you can catch them as long as you throw them back or cook them and eat them real quick. Oh, I didn't say that. Oh, Jerry, the one where you're trying out the cell phone was the last one I saw. Well, I think that was the last one. I'm not sure. But anyway, every Wednesday at 8, we're here, or I'm here. And I try to make sure Dashing Emily is here with me. And since she's not Top Dasher now, she's getting a taste of what the real life is about in the dashing world. So, okay. Oh, I don't know why they blocked that. Jerry said, I'm trying to get my subscriber ship up so I can do lives. I got a long way. You can do a live with your phone without X amount of subscribers. I think you just go hit the where you upload. You just click on that and it'll say go live. I believe. Might double check that to make sure. So is everybody out there doing good? I hope so. And I hope they're staying kind of cool because it is hot out there. What was the temperature in Alaska today, Cody? I'm just kind of curious because I think a while back you were saying it was actually kind of unseasonably warm up there. Oh, okay. Tony said during StreamYard Live, if you can
You can.
live without or you can do it without sub requirements. Can you do Streamlab on the mobile? I haven't even looked. I just did the go live with the YouTube app. I hadn't tried to do StreamYard. I thought about subscribing to StreamYard. I was looking at it earlier because I thought I'd rather have it in 1080p than 720. But even if you just do that first tier, you still don't get 1080. You have to go to the pro level, and I don't know if I'm ready for that. I need to make some money before I can do that. Lisa says it rained here tonight and it cooled everything down. We need some rain majorly.
Bad.
Our lakes are getting low again. We didn't have much winter precipitation at all, and very very little spring. Cloudy and 59, dust of snow on a high mountaintop this morning.
Jealous.
Okay.
It's
We will be up
so
there
hot here.
tomorrow. I think 720 for driving a better. Yeah, you're probably right on that 720. But even doing it here at home, we have a right at a gig connection, and We could do 1080 pretty easy, but I'm just not going to, I don't know. I'd rather spend that money on getting non-copyrighted music through Epidemic Sound. Somebody's back started hurting. We got to get her a different chair. She's got this thing right here, and it's just not very comfortable. And that's actually the chair that came with this desk that I have. But gonna have to get her a different chair. That way she don't have a excuse to get up. She'll just have to sit there. Oh, Cody, definitely come up and we can go fish down on the canoe. Keno? Bring a high powered revolver. Oh, well, I got one. Well, it's not a revolver. It's 45. A SIG 45. I think that pretty much should deter anything that needed to be deterred. And I'd have to get me a can of that bear spray. I still need to get some of that. I remember you telling me about that. Yeah, I look, those chairs, those gaming chairs are expensive. It was $179, I think. But the thing of it is my desk, in all reality, it's a, what would you call it? It's a dining table, really. It's like it's the size of a desk, but they've marketed it as a dining table, but it's got the little shelves over here on the side. I have to, well, there may be a picture of one if y'all go to my Amazon shopping page. Anyway, it's taller. So, and the reason why I wanted it taller is because sometimes when I'm working on something, I like to stand up, and I can't afford one of those desks with the little buttons that goes up and down. And those are cool. Y'all watch like I don't. I was trying. I think seems like Peter McKinnon's got one. Casey Neistat. I think he got one. But anyway, they're a little rich for my blood right now. In case Smokey rears its a ugly head. I would love to come up there. A few years ago, I got almost that close of coming up there, but things happened in life and I didn't get up there. Write it off as a business expense. That would be a lot of mileage. Oh, the chair? Yeah. And I've started saving receipts. I had asked Sarah Elizabeth, I know y'all probably watch her too, but I'd ask her about stuff that's tax deductible on the YouTube side of things. We all know on the gig work, you're 90% of the time you're going to be better off deducting your mileage, unless you're like leasing a car and going to do that route. But for the majority of us, doing the mileage. But on your YouTube channel, you can take all that stuff off too, like your chair, computers, cameras. But you got to have the money to buy all that stuff to take off the taxes, and the taxes don't cover 100%. Or the write-off is not 100%. It just takes off the taxes. But anyway, that's enough of that. I'm just rambling on that. But yeah, you could take off the chair. I have bought a hard drive, and I've saved the receipt on that. And I bought something else. Can't remember what it was. Speaking of stuff, y'all, you want to do this next Wednesday?
What?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Next Wednesday, if you're interested, well, hopefully y'all will be here anyway. But look at me raise my arms up. I got this in. I have not opened it. I was going to try to give this away tonight, but I have to do a review on it first. It's a that not a dash cam per se. It's one of those. It's a GKU D800 and 2.5 camera. It's okay.
It hooks to the rearview mirror.
Yeah, it hooks to your rearview mirror. Thank you. Reversing assistant, HD full screen, loop recording, parking monitor, G sensor, GPS, 2.5K full high definition, dual cameras. It has the little square camera, that most of your dash cams have, that you can, if you want to run the wire through. And I saw a video on dash cams, and it's a pretty good idea, really. They took if you have a dash cam, most of them have the little camera that you can take to the back of the car, just run your wiring. But this guy put it up on his console or wait, headliner. Man, I'm losing my words. Anyway, and he did lift, so he could just video the back seat instead of behind the car. He could just video the back seat. Anyway, if anybody's interested in this, I'm going to do the review on it this week. Y'all can look it up, see if it's something you might want. And the way this particular one goes, I don't really think you would have to mount it on your mirror. I mean, it's made to mount on your mirror, but the front camera is not made on it. It looks like it's going to stick to the windshield, just like a dash cam. But if the wire is long enough, you could use what you're supposed to put on your rearview mirror as a monitor and set it down lower. But anyway, I'm going to be giving this away, or we are going to be giving this away next Wednesday. So if you're interested in it, used to be a headliner 20 years ago. Well, at least you was a headliner. I was a headliner and then I fell. I even got re-glued. But that's another story. Anyway, for real, y'all. Check it out. It's GKU D800. If you have a use for it, we will be giving it away next Wednesday. And I will send it to you. Granted, it hasn't been opened yet, and obviously I'll have to open it to review it, but it'll be in brand new condition when you get it. Oh, coffee talk and text, same motorcycle accident. I don't know if anybody would be interested in it or not. We got another one, but I don't even know what I did with. Oh, it was from the same company, and it was the GKU D100, and it's actually a really good little camera. We've got it on her car, and that's what she's using. But we're going to give this one away because I've got a dash cam. Now she's got a dash cam. So we're set. If you need one, be here. Hopefully you're here anyway. Dash cams is definitely a good idea. It can give you some good video if you see something, or it can cover you in a dispute over who ran the red light. I've seen that happen a couple of times here lately. I have an 8-man. I'm not real familiar. Honestly, I don't even know what dash cam I have in my car. I did a review on it several months ago, and it was a good dash cam. So anyway, that's enough of dash cams. That was pretty much all I had to cover. Y'all have any? I do want to check on I like those gaming chairs, Kerry. But like I said, my problem is I need it tall enough to where I can sit up here, but I want something comfortable too. And that, I'm not going to be sleeping in it, so it don't have to be like extra fancy. But fancy, I sound like I'm from the South, don't I?
Not as bad as some of us.
Yeah, not as bad as some of us and her ugly things that are uglier than
uglier than a bucket of dead possum heads.
Uglier than a bucket of dead possum heads. I was going to ask you, come over here for a minute. Come over here for a minute, because I got to ask you something. Come a little bit closer. I'm not going to bite. Now, you said uglier than a bucket of dead possum heads. Now, is there a reason you know this?
No, my mama just always said that.
Oh, well, I was wondering if you had gathered up some possums and might have cleaned them and cooked them and just had the head, like you do fish when you clean fish.
Yeah.
You throw out the...
Eating a lot of possum in my day.
Yeah, well, you kind of Ellie Mae. She's a critter getter. A critter getter. That's pretty good, huh? Yeah, she picks up wounded animals and tries to revive them and has done quite well so far. She revived me. If you can do that, you're doing something. Yeah, most of Amazon that have thousands of reviews are not comfortable. Yeah, that's my whole thing. What I was thinking about doing is like going to like Office Depot or somewhere that sells office furniture and maybe find something there and then look on Amazon and see if they have the same thing. It's like looking at shoes. I know you can order shoes on Amazon cheaper, but I want to put them on, and see if they fit, because I got my feet, I have to be comfortable. I can't just wear just any old shoes or make my feet hurt. Anyway, that's neither here nor there, but yeah, I don't trust a lot of the reviews I see on Amazon. Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is, though. Kind of, if you read enough of them, you can kind of start reading between the lines, and if they sound real generic, that's just something that they're just putting up there. I don't know. I guess that's about it. I don't know if I can rattle for another 10 minutes. I would. Somebody had asked me what camera I use and to video with. It's the GoPro is what I use. Get a good steel case or Herman Miller chair. Expensive but worth it. Okay. I'll highlight that and stick it over on my notepad, because if you ask me what you just typed, if you ask me that in 30 minutes, I'm not going to remember what you said. I did see some chairs on Amazon, and I don't know if any of y'all's ever been around old tractors, the old tractor metal seats. How you doing, Pull My Gig? Hope you're doing well tonight. But the old tractor metal seats, they're selling chairs like the office chairs. And obviously, they didn't spend much time riding on a tractor in them old steel chairs or seats, because I wouldn't give you 50 cents for one. Are you late because you've been fishing? Pull My Gig is one of our top fishermen in the gig economy world, I think. We ought to have a fishing tournament sometime, but I guess that would be a little off topic, wouldn't it? I do have another channel, Dirty Shoes Adventures. Maybe we could do something over there on that one. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, I've got that chair name over here on my notepad, so I'll remember to look those up. I appreciate the little advice there. Now, either nobody's saying nothing, or I'm lagging, or oh, do y'all notice the new little lights back here? Does that look pretty cool? I got those in. Little puck lights. You can change the colors on. Got the remote. Oh, and I'm going to get a little personal here. Let's see if I can get it to focus. That is my son and my grandson. I got the Happy Father's Day card in today. And I'm sure my daughter-in-law did it. She went and got the picture. I love that picture. They live up in Utah. They're from here, but they wound up moving up to Utah. I'm in HEB doing a little shopping. You're multitasking, huh? Are you shopping for yourself, or are you shopping for a shopping order? You make more money if you're doing a shopping order. I like shopping, but man, the only thing I don't like about shopping is going to the register. Yeah, that's when they get me. Anyway, that's my son and grandson. I have a few grandsons, but my son only has one son. And I miss them. They live up in Utah. I'd love to go up to Utah. It is so pretty up there. I get pictures sent to me, like in the mountains and all that. With the family? Well, you got to have some family time, between your fishing and your working, get a little family time. And no, I didn't pick anything up on Prime Day. I think this is I didn't even honestly know about it, and I was watching Think Media. If y'all watch Think Media, and they was doing a Prime Day video yesterday. I didn't even know it was Prime Days. It was like yesterday and today, I believe. I wound up scrolling through Amazon last night, but I didn't really see any big bargains because what stuff I'm looking for, I was hoping they'd have a GoPro 10 for like really cheap, but that didn't happen. They got the GoPro 8, and I already have a GoPro 8. I'll probably wind up on the 11. The 11 should be out. I believe I've heard September. I may be wrong. Anyway, I may wait on that unless I can find one cheap, because the 10s are supposed to be really good. I knew Mushimu uses the 9, but he seems to have issues with it. So I don't know. Maybe they'll fix them in the 10. Who knows? We can talk cameras. I don't know. I enjoy all of it. I don't think it should all this should be about just doing gig work. It's gig work related, but we're all real people. We can talk about fishing. We can talk about hiking. We can talk about cameras. We can talk about lights and dash cams and whatever. We can be versatile, based around. I was going to say based around DoorDash, but I don't like basing anything around very much around DoorDash. But it's all gig work. So anyway, y'all are awful quiet out there. There's supposedly 12 people. Do you mind hitting the thumbs up? If we got 12 people, I should have 12 thumbs up unless you're not enjoying it. If you're not enjoying it, I don't blame you for not hitting the thumbs up. I don't know if, Long Island, he's doing his live stream still. He was doing it earlier. And Hot Facts with Robert Reese is on a live stream as well. Yeah, it's hard to compete with those big shots like them. They're big YouTubers. I'm just little old me down here in Texas. Well, there was one more like. When is the Vidcon convention? July 30th, St. Louis, Missouri. I believe he said like 2 o'clock in the afternoon is when it's going to start. You can go to gig. I don't have the link to it, but you can go to Pedro DoorDash Santiago's channel and get the link to, and it'll tell you, because he's got a website up all about the gig conference. It was like, I think if you Google gig conference 2022, it'll probably come up. I believe I've seen it that way. But anyway, we're going to be there. What's that old saying? Be there or be square? I think it'll be a lot of fun. Be an experience anyway. And I wanted to get it. We needed to get it out of town anyway. Out of Texas. I love Texas, but it's fun to go places and get away and dash along the way. Oh, yeah. Coffee talk and tech. That's why I like the coffee talk part. I'm not all about tech. YouTube has lots of involved. Yeah, I don't think, you can have your basics that your channel, that's one of the things that I've learned when you start a channel or whatever, you have to niche down. But once you get that, and the big people, the big YouTubers say that your subscriber count doesn't matter. And really it don't, but in a way it does until you get that 1,000. Once you get monetized, get you 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours, because right now I think I've got 76% of my viewers are not subscribers. So it really doesn't matter. But anyway, I don't think then you can start kind of talking about different things. I don't know. I don't think you ought to be just all work and no play. If you are working a 9-to-5 job, say at a insurance claims company, filing insurance claims, you're not going to sit in the break room and talk about, oh, I had to deny this claim because of this. Nah. Work is work, and you can talk about work, but there's a lot more in life than just work. Enjoy each other's company and fellowshipping with other people. I don't know. Just enjoy life. Talk about whatever comes up. Oh, you found it? Okay. Are you going to try to make the gig conference? Benzel? Benze? I'm not real sure how to pronounce that. I'll say B. Yep. All right. Well, you will see my ugly face there, and Miss Beautiful Emily. We will be there. We're probably going to leave Wichita Falls Thursday. And I think I've got her talked into stopping by the Pro Bass shop in Springfield. I really want to go. I've been to the one. They have a really nice one in Grapevine, Texas, and I've been to that one. But I want to go to that big one because I think it'd be pretty cool. And I promised I wouldn't spend over 50 cents. I'm losing signal in this grocery store. You might see if they have open Wi-Fi there. I don't know. Bensei, Japanese. Okay. Oh, you're in Memphis? Well, well, let's see. No, you wouldn't be that far from St. Louis then. We went to Memphis several years ago. Oh, the one in Memphis is a pyramid? Yeah, I saw a picture of that. It's supposed to be like they said the biggest one, but the main one's in Springfield. That's where they started at. But yeah, I saw pictures of that big one in Memphis. That's cool. That would be neat too. I don't remember because we went through Memphis, oh goodness, 18, 20 years ago. I can't remember now, on a huge family vacation. My mom, my aunt and uncle, their grandkids, and my kids, and my sister and her kids. It was a huge family vacation. We went to Memphis and ended up to St. Louis. But I don't remember seeing that. So I don't know how old, how long that Pro Bass Shop has been there, but that would definitely be worth checking out. I thought I had my phone muted, but apparently not. Anyway, on the river. Yeah, I'm going to have to check it out. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. And I hate to say it, but I got to get to bed. Because that's why I hadn't seen it, because it's only been there 6 years. Okay. Well, I would think if you went through Memphis, you would, as big as what it looks like online, you would see it. But anyway, I'm going to have to get to bed because I got to get up early because of the air conditioning in the car. I love my car, but I don't love the air conditioning. So anyway, I hope y'all have enjoyed it. And remember, if y'all are interested in this dash cam mirror that mounts on the mirror, actually that's exactly what it is. I don't know if you can see that. The whole thing is what sits on your mirror. But anyway, if you're interested, I'm going to be giving that away next Wednesday. We're going to be giving that away next Wednesday. Anyway, y'all keep smiling, keep dashing, dancing, prancing, doing whatever it is you want to do. Just keep doing something because you're going to grow old. And enjoy life, y'all. Have a good one. Thanks for being here. Bye.